Hi, I'm Christine Summers, CEO and co-founder of ePACT, the Emergency Network. Our goal is to be in 70% of all families in North America in 5 years. We're driven to do this because ePACT makes safer, more connected communities. We actually started ePACT after speaking to our friend Ayumi, who survived the earthquake tsunami in Japan in 2011. She's a single mother of 2 daughters and was out of town when the earthquake hit. And for 24 terrifying hours, she had no idea if her daughters were alive or not. Text messages, cell phone, landline phone calls had all stopped. She was finally able to reach her mother, who told her her daughters were okay, via email. But she found out that they had been sitting on a bus for almost the entire night, waiting for someone to collect them from school. After hearing Ayumi's story, we looked at North America's emergency processes and looked at everything from infants in daycare, children in school, adults at sports or work, right through to seniors at care homes. And across the board, we were able to find 3 key learnings. Number 1, mass disasters, whether man-made or natural, are increasing, with extreme examples like Superstorm Sandy, the Oklahoma tornadoes, right through to the recent Boston Marathon attacks. And yet, despite these examples, individuals are not preparing because we don't like to think about emergencies. The second thing we found was that data and communication redundancy is critical in times like an emergency. However, the most reliable and available channel in a large-scale emergency is internet. Built to withstand World War III, it is the most available, and we're also seeing huge surges in the way that online networks are supporting families and individuals in crises. The third thing that we found was that organizations that we rely on every day, whether it be our schools, our employers, care homes, sports teams, they don't have the support resources they need to help in a crisis. In fact, the vast majority of them are using pieces of paper to collect emergency information. In North America alone, 900 million times a year, organizations request emergency information from families using paper emergency forms. So ultimately, seeing that large-scale emergencies are increasing, yet we're not prepared, data redundancy in communications is critical, and we really should be leveraging the internet. And organizations have to get away from paper because it's inefficient, ineffective, and risky. We looked at that and created the solution, and that's ePACT. So the way that it works is that organizations who require emergency information go online, create their account, and send out invitations to their members. Families get an email invite that they click through, quickly create their account, and enter their emergency information once, then connect and securely share it with their friends and relatives who act as emergency contacts, but then also connect with all the organizations who need this information to support them. Once connected, users can access this network and communicate anytime, anywhere via web and mobile. So it's free for families, and organizations pay a $2 to $10 per member per year licensing fee, which we've validated. And although we've actually identified 16 markets overall, ranging from infants right through to adults and senior support, we've focused on child programs to start and have validated in 7 key markets that our price point, our benefits, and use of the system is absolutely something that's addressing a massive pain point. The other thing about child programs is that not only will they get immediate benefits, but they drive large numbers of families into our system because they mandate collection of emergency information. So that allows us to target entire communities because one school can connect to a family account that is also connected to a daycare, a sports team, and a community center. We have an initial market of 150 million billable transactions per year because of this, and our overall long term is 2.5 billion when you factor in adults. Thus far, we haven't seen any direct competitors. It's been mostly piecemeal in regards to personal safety apps, mass notification systems, or bits and pieces of what we're doing in information systems, like student information systems or sports registration teams. So we're really looking at a lot of those as partners rather than competitors, but are certainly keeping our eye on it because it's something that is becoming more and more highlighted as mandates and legal requirements shift for organizations. Our team, our solution, our passion, it's 100% focused on making a difference in emergencies, and we consist of 5 full-time staff members as well as the 2 co-founders, myself and Kirsten Copain-Telford. And our team is made up of serial technologists and serial entrepreneurs with 3 past tech wins. We also have an advisory board of emergency management specialists, financial, technology, and child program leaders, and have been through such programs as Grow Lab Accelerator, the Canadian Technology Accelerator Program in California, as well as Tech Women and 48 Hours in the Valley mentor programs. We plan on leveraging all of that as we go for our Series A raise this fall. Our seed raise was $825,000 with some local funds and angels, and our next raise is really going to help us move as quickly as possible to accelerate and expand our business development and overall product enhancements. So ePACT is really changing how we prepare and respond to emergencies, and we look forward to making a difference in all our communities. Thank you.